Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to another episode of Unta and Sordawado. So inshallah, today's episode we will be making goat stew. This is an amazing, easy, flavorful recipe. I hope you guys benefit from it. So inshallah, let's get started. So for this recipe, these are the ingredients we'll be using. This is an overview. As always, I will leave the measurements in my description box below, so check it out there. But these are some of the ingredients we'll be using. So first we will start with turning our burner on to medium high. We are going to add about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You can also use canola oil if you'd like. Once our oil has heated up, we are going to add our onions. Here I have red onions, but of course you can use white onions as well, and I actually would recommend that because you can actually see it brown better. So we want our onions to cook all the way through. That can take up to 5 to 6 minutes. Temperature is on medium high as well. So we are going to reduce the temperature here to medium and add our dry ingredients. Here we have dried bay leaves, about 2 pieces, our cardamom, as well as our cinnamon stick. We're going to stir that and have it cook for about 3 minutes. 3 minutes later, mashallah, you could truly smell the aroma. It is amazing, amazing. We're going to stir it. Our onions have caramelized some more. We are adding our tomatoes. I'm using canned tomatoes here, but of course you can also use fresh tomatoes, well diced. Stir that. Add your tomato paste on there, about 1 tablespoon. So here we want our tomatoes to soften. So we want it to really soften. Make sure the temperature is on low, and just kind of use your spoon to kind of break it apart and just kind of help it cook a little bit faster. So we want it to be nice and mushy. This is what we're looking for. We don't want to have any tomato big pieces at all. So you can go ahead and mash it up using your spoon there. And then now we are going to add our ginger garlic paste. You can make your own ginger garlic paste if you don't have it. It's just basically a few garlic, a piece of ginger, a little bit of water, and just kind of blend it. Here we're adding our seasonings. We have our turmeric, we have our coriander powder, and our chili powder. Chili powder is optional if you have little kids or you're not really someone who likes spicy stuff. Definitely you can't omit that. Let it cook on medium on the stove for about 5 minutes. And then from there we are going to add our meat. So we do want our meat to be well coated. So make sure you just stir it together and it kind of, all those spices are sealed in before we add our water. So we're going to cover that and let it cook for about 10 minutes on medium. So make sure you kind of look at it. Do not just let it, cook on its own for 10 minutes. Leave it on the stove there. Stir it, look at it. We don't want it to burn from the bottom. And then here we are going to add our salt. So salt, as always, according to your liking. Add definitely a sufficient amount, but not too much. And there is our black pepper. And now we are going to add the water. Make sure you have quite a bit of water because we want it to be nice and, we want to have like a we want it to be, this is a stew, so we don't want it to be dry. So we're going to have it on the stove on medium for about an hour. So this is an hour later. So as you could see, once it bubbles, lower the temperature. And then from there, we are going to add our potatoes. So our meat is pretty much ready. We're just adding potatoes on there. We do want it to be nice and firm. We don't want to overcook our potatoes. Temperature still has to be on medium, and just leave it on there to cook for about 10 minutes. So just let it cover and cook. So 10 minutes later, as you could see, everything, mashallah, is nice and ready. You don't want to over stir the mixture here because we don't want it to break apart. So as you can see, the potatoes are ready, so our meal is ready, mashallah. It was so simple, you guys. Like, it did not require, crazy spices or anything too much. It was just super, super simple. So it is ready to be served. So serve it nice and hot. So this is our end product. I've gone ahead and put it on a plate with my, I have some sabayat on the side, hot sauce. We have our lettuce there. Serve it however you please. But mashallah, look how amazing it turned out. It is so flavorful and is amazing. If you guys like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. For those who are not subscribed, as always, do not forget to subscribe and also follow me on my Instagram, you guys, at Ma'an647. As always, inshallah, enjoy till we see each other again. Assalamu alaikum.